Sports Stars Magazine here with the reigning Open Division Player of the Year, and she certainly showed us all why tonight. Jailynn Robinson, Orange Lutheran, maybe with the field block of her lifetime, throwing every body part imaginable in front of the cage at the end. Kyler Pranajaya comes up with a huge save, then you back it up just with a play that one of the all-time greats in CIF history makes. I'm sure everybody in Green Hill would be very proud of a moment like that. What's in your heart right now, Jailynn? Because like I said, that was a special play made by a very special young woman.
I'm very excited, but it's not over, so I'm just looking forward to finishing off with a CIF championship and a state championship.
Most definitely. Did anything surprise you in the group in terms of what they were trying to accomplish in that last possession?
Not exactly. I think we're very prepared, and I mean, you never know what they're going to do, so it's just all about communication, and we were able to stop them.
Most definitely. I almost feel like, just for both teams and for the entire water polo community, like I wanted to let Saturday breathe a little bit, like, you know, not all the way to an Open Division final, but like just
right.
A little bit more space for, you know, people to kind of clear their heads. But I give you ladies so much credit at the fact that it was like, we're going to lock right back in. We know we've got another opportunity. Just what was, you know, I don't want the magician to reveal her secrets, but just what did you feel like, based on the information that you and your teammates and Brenda and the coaches gleaned from Saturday, what did you feel like the points of emphasis were tonight for you ladies to make sure you wanted to get the result that you needed?
For sure. I mean, each game before CIF, we're learning about every single team and just kind of gathering information. So, you know, we learn from each of those games. We learn so much. And we really just try to improve each quarter, each game, and hopefully by the end of the season, we have it all locked down.
Most definitely. I ask Kyla this, and I ask you, out of so much respect for what you've already accomplished and what you will continue to accomplish, did you feel like, just from a momentum standpoint, or a belief standpoint, a reassurance standpoint, a confidence standpoint, that you needed a result like this tonight, or would you have still felt like the same amount of belief and confidence if they had gone 4-0 and, you know, in the regular season going into the playoffs? I mean, is it, you know, I can look at this and say, like, you know, this is a reminder to everyone that it's like, y'all must have forgot. Like, Orange Lutheran's still here and they're not going anywhere. They're the two-time Open Division champions, and until somebody else beats them, Mater Dei or otherwise, they are the Open Division champions. But in your heart and your mind, and the team's hearts and the team's mind, did you feel like you needed this tonight to kind of just remind yourself and everyone else?
Definitely don't think we needed it. It's a great win, and it's really great to take the Trinity League title, obviously, but definitely didn't need it. Okay.
And it's going to be a little bit more of a unique scenario this year in the Open playoffs. Obviously, past 2 years, you know, 2 years ago, you came from the 2 seed. Last year, you ran the table and put together one of the most historic seasons, you know, in high school sports history, let alone high school girls water polo history. But this year, with, you know, pool play and, you know, semifinals and finals, it kind of looks more like the Newport Invite than, you know, in terms of the format than it does, you know, with the Open playoffs last year. How important is the experience of this group, right? Like, you know, the core of this group knows what it takes to show poise, show composure, show maturity, you know, in the big moments in the playoffs. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't know until they've been there, right? How I mean, every team has its own identity, but how valuable is it for the group that knows what it means, you know, to execute, you know, in the biggest moments in postseason matches? Because now, you know, it's, you know, everything's wiped away from, you know, 4 meetings during the regular season mean nothing. You know, now it's all about you and the group treating every single match like a championship, like you have in past years. So, but how valuable do you feel like that is for you and the group?
I mean, it's super valuable, and one of our core values is just composure, and so we are reminded of that every single day by Brenda, and so we try to maintain that through every single game through season, especially in those big games where it can get super hectic.
Absolutely. Last thing, as a woman that has so proudly represented the country many times, this is a really special energy, you know, not only for water polo but for women's athletics, right? Like, I mean, I know it's very hard when there's this chaos and noise and commotion like going on in the pool, but like now that you take a step back and like you're on the pool deck and reflect, like just the amount of people that just appreciate and respect and admire the level that your group has played at the past 2 years, you know, that Foothills, you know, played at, that Newport's played at, the Mater Dei's played at, like just, I'm sure that, you know, not to say that there wasn't great water polo in Green Hill, but I mean, obviously there's a reason why you come to Southern California, because you get to play the best of the best in the country. I mean, these aren't just the 2 best teams in the Trinity League. They're not just the 2 best teams in the Open Division. They're not just the 2 best teams in the state. They're the 2 best teams in the United States. Like, just how meaningful is it for you that you get to have these type of experiences as a student athlete before you go to UCLA?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything, and I'm just so grateful. I really, when I moved out from Texas, I didn't know what to expect at all, and just the entire experience has been really wonderful, and I'm just so grateful to be able to compete against these amazing young girls and be able to go to college with them and take this all the way to the next level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see what the next level is going to be in the next few weeks for Jailynn Robinson and the Orange Lutheran Lancers. They are once again Trinity League champions. I know they want to say they are once again Open Division champions and regional champions, but one step at a time, one field block at a time. And don't be surprised if it's Jailynn Robinson getting that business done. Jailynn, great job tonight.
Thank you.